Just a minute. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, morning, ma'am.
The screen is paused. Just a minute, I'll check because I'm not able to change the slide.
Madam, we are unable to see the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Neither screen is coming nor voice is coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. I wasn't able to change the screen. Now, we are starting with the career path planning. I hope you people all remember. We actually finished till attitude in the previous session. Okay. Now, we are starting with the career path planning. What is this concept all about is when the HR manager has to understand about each individual, they have to concentrate on in what kind of career pattern the person is interested. Okay, see, each one of them will not be same. Each one of them will be having different interest in the different careers. Okay, for example, I may be looking forward for different career pattern, or you may be looking for the different career pattern. We'll be discussing about the career pattern in today's session. Okay, and whenever you decide, say for example, if I'm joining the organization today and you give me some position, that doesn't mean that I will be want to in the same position. I want to be in the same position throughout the throughout my journey in the organization. I want some movement. I want from one position to another position a shift. Okay. So that is what HR manager has to understand. This is being explained by many researches. So, but here for you people, important here to remember two stages that is being discussed by two various theories. The first one is given by Erik Erikson. Okay, he has explained it in the four stages. He said that whenever the person joins the organization, he will be ready to work under different conditions. He will be having different career patterns that HR manager should understand. You can't keep a person in the same place, or you can't repeat giving him the same responsibility. Okay, kindly understand the difference between these stages here. See, the very first stage is according to this person. He explained it that when the person joins the organization, he wants to create the identity. Okay. So even you people would have also felt this one whenever you join some new organization, okay, or whenever you join the bank, you feel like, let me create my identity. Let everybody, you will be waiting like, let everybody recognize me. That will be your motive when you join. Okay. Then comes young adulthood. After creating identity, how you may be doing the creation of identity, completing task on time, competing with the people to do your work earlier. Okay, so you will create identity, then you will move ahead. After you create identity, you will start building the relationship. Okay, so the interpersonal relationship among the peers, among your colleagues, you will start building the relationship, because once you create your identity, people also start recognizing you. Okay, that's how it will be helpful for you. As soon as you go talk to them, then they will be happy to have the mutual relationship or interpersonal relationship with you. Once you are done with this, I mean, you are being able to have the good relationship among your peers and all, then comes the adulthood. Okay. Adulthood is something where you will start guiding the new people. Here, when you join adolescent stage, there will be someone who will be guiding you. Okay, you will be taking their help to know about the organization. Okay, and you can start your journey of creating identity. Okay, then now after generating the interpersonal relationship with your
No sound, madam.
No sound.
Voice is not
No,
audible.
no screen, madam.
Your voice is not audible, madam, and no screen
is
visible.
my voice clear?
Yeah, now it's
Is my
coming,
voice
madam. But
clear?
Yes, madam.
Madam,
The
no
voice
voice,
is
no video.
audible, but the
No
screen
voice,
is
no
not
video.
visible, ma'am.
I'm not able to hear anything. Yeah, it's clear now.
No, ma'am. Not screen.
not visual.
Somebody has texted in which chapter we are. This is second unit, sir.
Now it's coming, madam. Now it's okay.
Is my voice clear? Okay,
Yeah,
thank
yes,
you.
madam.
Yeah, I was explaining about adulthood, where you will be ready to help the new people who will be coming in the organization. Okay, that is adulthood. You will be guiding someone. Suppose when you joined in the adolescence, somebody else was there at this stage and who helped you. Now you are in you position to help the new people who are coming in the organization to understand the organization better. Then comes the maturity age. At this stage, what happens? A person will start calculating whether he achieved whatever he wanted in life, whatever he achieved. For example, if you spent 10 years in the organization, okay, now a person will think over that what and all this 10 years he spent in the organization, is it worth? Okay, so is it required for that person to remain in the same organization or to take a new challenge or shift to some other company or such? So that will be done in the maturity stage. These are the four stages, which is explained by Erik Erikson. Now come next theory was given by Dalton, Thomson and Price. Okay. They explained it in the four stages, but they mentioned here it as apprentice, colleague, mentor and sponsor. Okay. So here is apprentice is when you join the organization, you will not be knowing anything. Okay. You will be ready to work under someone. You will be ready here. Okay. You'll be ready to work under someone. That means you will be ready to, I'll just mention as dependent. Okay. Here you would like to be dependent in the apprentice stage. Okay. So you don't mind being dependent. I mean, you will listen from somebody. Okay. And whatever the instructions given by them, you will not be having any problem in following. Then comes the colleague stage. After learning everything from them, okay, now you don't want to be still more under them only. Maybe 1 month, 2 months, maximum 3 months. Now you have worked under them, you know everything, you have learnt everything. You want to shift from apprentice stage to colleague stage, where you want to work independently. Okay, you want to work independently. So you can't be still under someone. So here you will become independent. Okay. Then after becoming independent, now you can work on your own. You have learned many things. You did mistake. You corrected your mistake. All the stages passed. Now what you do, you want a mentorship to become a mentor of someone. Here in the apprentice, you were under someone, you were the mentee. Okay. You were dependent on someone. They were teaching you. You were learning. All that were happening in the apprentice. Now here in the mentor, you want to teach somebody, whomsoever is coming under you, you will be guiding them actually. Okay. So once you guided, once you guided people, many people, now you have so many years of experience in the organization, you look for the place in the management. You still don't want to be at the middle level position. You want some position in the management. Now you know everything of the company. You passed all these stages. So you will look forward like how will I get a promotion and how I will be part of management. Okay. So this is the career path planning stages. Any doubt?
Once again, explain maturity, ma'am.
Maturity, sir. Sir, here
Yes.
after once you reach the maturity, no, you will actually start calculating. Is it worth working in that organization? You will count like what experience you have. Okay, whether you satisfied all your wants and needs being in the organization. So you will do it in the maturity stage. You will realize. If not, then you can take a decision of changing the organization as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Madam,
we'll go ahead. Yes, sir.
Madam,
Right.
can we compare these or four stages with the Dalton theory also, adolescence and
Yes, sir. It's like
apprentice?
similar only.
It's like
But
similar.
see, yeah, similar. See, HRM, we have so many textbooks, no, sir. I will be writing some 4 stages. You will be writing some 4 stages. We'll be having relatives, but the manner of explanation is different here. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Madam, in sponsor, madam.
Sir, sponsor is you want to be part of management, sir. How many years you will be still working at the lower level or middle level? After becoming a mentor, you guided few people, you know everything. So you will see that you will become manager, executive manager, or general manager like that. You will look for the management position.
Madam, what is the difference between Eric Erickson 4 stages and Delta Thompson and Price explanation if both are looking similar?
Similarly, sir, like, but they may be asking you different options, right? Suppose if the question is on Eric Erickson's, they will not give you this. The terms used is different here. So you should be knowing. These two people has defined it. You should be knowing.
Sponsor means whether it is a management, ma'am.
Yes, yes. To be part of management, to take some responsibilities. Top management.
So, ma'am, we have to remember the terms, what those
Yes,
authors are.
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, here you can see adolescence, you will be working under someone. Here also apprentice, you will working under someone. Okay, but here in adolescence, you will start creating your identity. That is how he differentiated. Young adulthood, here you will start creating the relationship. Here also in colleague, you start working independently, and once you start working independently, you will be having relationship with the people. Adulthood, you will be guiding someone. Here also mentor, you will be guiding someone. Maturity is you will find out whether you are in a right position, like that. And sponsor is like you want the position in the top management. Similar it is, but the terminology is used is a little different. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now we'll move ahead to the career patterns. So when I started this career path planning, I told you people will have different career patterns and career concepts. So here, see, basically when they started this Michael J. Driver, he came up with the 4 patterns. Okay. And later one more was added, Plateau. So totally we have 5 patterns of career concepts. What is this career concept? The very first one is linear. Okay. So see, when a person, there will be few people, they can't stay in one position. They always look forward for the upward movement. Every time, whatever they do, they will be in hurry to have the promotion and just change their position in the organization. That is upward movement. Even you people would also have come across few people like that, maybe. Okay, your experience. So whenever you talk to that person, they will be like, if I do this, my position may increase, management may give me the promotion. So always they want to be competitive enough, and they want to complete the task on time, so that they will be having the upward movement in the organization. There will be few people in the company like that. Then few people will be steady state pattern. They will adopt this steady state. They don't look forward for the upward movement, but they look forward for excelling in their work. Okay. For example, professionals like CA, okay, lawyer. I'll just take this. Huh. So there will be few people, professionals like chartered accountants, lawyers, then we'll have doctors. All these people are what? These people are steady state pattern. So they don't look forward for upward movement. Okay. They will be looking forward to get excel in their work and be in the same, they will be in the same position for a very long time, and then they become a surgeon or a diagnosed or all. Okay, but for a particular period of time, they don't look forward for the up. They, every time there will be no upward movement for them. Okay, then we have transitory pattern. Transitory pattern is those kind of people, they can't stay in one company. They will be hopping from one job to another job. Okay, for example, if they join today in one company, they work for 1 month. Okay, and they might be applied somewhere else also. Here they are getting 30,000 salary. They got the offer from other company for 35,000 salary. Then they will think of jumping from this company to another. While working in that company also, they will be applying for so many companies and waiting for the better position, and they keep changing from one job to another job. Maybe in the perspective of excellence or growth or money, anything. So if any person is hopping from one job to another, then you call that pattern as transitory pattern. Okay. Then we have spiral pattern. See, spiral and plateau, you can just remember by relating this. In spiral, what happens? A person will work hard, acquire skills, okay, achieve everything in one particular job. Okay, they will get excel in that work. Then later, after completing so much, after reaching one position in that job, they will change the field itself. That kind of pattern we call it as spiral pattern. Okay, you people can be the best example here. Like bankers may become teachers now, like faculties for you people who have been taking different subjects. Maybe bankers who have completed their service, retired from their job, they achieved everything in their job. Now, after retirement, they have become the trainers. They have become the teachers basically. Okay, that we can call it as spiral. Okay, people can achieve everything in one job after excelling, after achieving, reaching the higher grades in one job. If you are changing the work itself or changing the job itself, we call it a spiral. Then plateau is remaining the same. Okay, like I told you, bankers. After retirement, also many people will work for the management salary in the banks. Okay, they don't want to leave that job or leave that company. So what happens after retirement? Also, if the company offers them management salary, they will continue to work in the same manner. Okay, same pattern. That we call it as a plateau. Clear?
Ma'am, is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
necessary in plateau position that the person remains in the same organization or moves to the other
Not same
organization?
organization, same job, ma'am.
Yeah, same job,
Yeah,
same job profile. Like if
exactly.
a banker retires, then he or she may remain in the same job profile, or he can move to
See,
another.
for this, yeah, I understood your question. See, for this, I'll
Yeah.
give you an example. I was in my small scale industry. Okay, so I was working in the small scale industry. I did well. Now it's time for me to retire. Okay, what I was handling in my small scale industry is accounts department. Okay, now after my retirement, what I'll do is I'll simply go to my son's industry, if he had industry or if he's taken over the industry. After retirement, I'll just go and help him in that work itself. That is plateau career. I'm still following that accounts work itself. I didn't change my job basically.
Ma'am, any
This
example
example
for
you understood? Yeah.
ma'am, any example for this transitory pattern, ma'am?
I gave you, no, ma'am, transitory. See, suppose you joined my company today. Okay. I agreed for making you the payment. You have to work 8 hours and I'll pay you 25,000. Okay, you started working. Before you applied for my company, you would have applied for some other companies also. So once you start working, you will get the offer letter from other companies. Okay, that they will pay you 30,000 and there you have to work only for 7 hours. Okay, will you not change your job?
Yeah.
You will change, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
then during that time also you will apply. You will wait for some other growth. You will apply some other place also. Okay. From there you get some position, good position after 6 months. Their offer is better. Non-monetary benefits are better. You will again change the job. So you will not make up your mind to work in one company. Okay. You will keep changing. That is transitory. See,
Madam, what is
for
the
in
difference
my,
between the
yes,
steady state and the plateau, madam? Almost same,
steady state
both.
and sir, steady is you are getting excel, sir, only in one field itself. See,
Okay.
these professionals, no, they can't go with the different job again. But here in Plateau, I told you, no, accounts, you will follow the same pattern, but not, you will not look forward to the excellence here. Okay, you follow the routine, you will follow the same,
Okay.
one
Only excellence
hierarchical
is
scale.
different there. Okay.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
excellence. Yes, sir.
any example of a spiral job?
I gave you, no, sir, banker's example. Uh, Suppose you were actually working as an accountant for some 10-15 years. You are working as an accountant in the accounts department. Now you achieved everything. You achieved the identity. You build the network. You have so many contacts. You excelled in the work. Then what happens? You will change the department itself. Now you want to work in the finance department. Then you will shift. You will again go there. You will start from the scratch. You start learning the finance department process and you will go ahead. That is spiral. Is that clear, sir?
Madam, in spiral, it is within the same organization or to different organization?
Different also, sir. We can't expect that in any pattern. You can't expect that we are in the same company. We can change, but this is related to job, not for one organization.
मैम
Ma'am,
मैम
for
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम मैम जैसे
Yes,
कि
ma'am.
ये एक्स सर्विसमैन होते हैं जैसे कि एयरफोर्स नेवी वो लोग रिटायरमेंट करते हैं, उसके बाद आके बैंक में फिर वो ही जो सैलरी लेवल होता है वो ही से उनको मिलता है, बेसिक वगैरह वो सब।
वो स्पाइरल हो सकता है
वो
मैम।
प्लेट्यू में जाएगा।
सॉरी, वो वहां पे डिपेंड करता है वो वहां पे क्या काम करते थे मैम।
मतलब उनका जो भी
एक्स-आर्मी मैन तो फोर्स में
हाँ या देन स्पाइरल होगा मैम, स्पाइरल होगा।
स्पाइरल
हाँ, प्लेट्यू नहीं होगा, स्पाइरल होगा।
मैम in case of plateau, ma'am,
yes sir,
if he retirement from any company and can go to any other company, na?
yeah they can sir.
So ma'am, for the plateau, we are having a best example of our tutors who are the ex-bankers. We can take the example of Mohanty sir, Murthy sir.
That's
these
what
all are the
I gave you
plateaus.
an example. Yeah.
Yes, these all are the plateaus.
Sir.
Spiral, not plateau.
That spiral, sir. They were the bankers, sir. They were not teaching somebody in the bank, right?
But they have not. They have
now
not.
They become the tutors.
Yeah, but tutors, but they are still having the banking
professions, na.
But
no,
they are following the banking
activities. Their activities are different, no sir. That is why it's spiral. There they were doing some accounts job and all, okay, manager and all, Mohanty sir and all. Now they retired and they have become the tutors for you. That means spiral. They are changing their job itself, profession itself.
But they are teaching the banking only.
The same.
Ma'am, but
it is teaching, no,
job
sir.
to reach the higher position, no, ma'am. Here they are coming in a teaching profession and they are static, no, sir, ma'am. So it will be plateau, no?
Yes. Plateau is if they suppose after retirement itself, if they are doing some work from home for the same bank or other banks, or if they just go to bank for 3 to 4 hours part-time work and all, if they follow the same process, then we call it as a plateau.
Okay.
Means job will be the same.
Job process should be same. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have taken the retired as our concurrent auditors or something else. That comes in the platoon.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Now we Now we discuss the career patterns. Why people chooses different career patterns due to career anchors. Okay. So that means reasons. Who had given these reasons? Edgar H. Keene has given these reasons. Why people want to change the job, or why people love to be in the same position in the same company, why they look forward only for upward movement in the same company. All that is been given with the reasons here. The first one is technical or functional competence. Okay, the love for doing the job. For example, I wanted to become a teacher, but I ended up in getting the job in bank. That is why I started working in bank. So after I completed my terms of service, or I took voluntary retirement, or after actual retirement, then I think that yes, I have to come back to this field, teaching field. I can become a tutor. So the love for that comfort or expertise people will have. That is why they will choose one particular pattern. Okay, in the case of even this one also, okay, like steady state, they want to become the expert. Okay, that is why they take some course for becoming the chartered accountant. They have to complete their chartered accountancy course from the ICAI, correct? So that is their love for that expertise will make the people to choose that career pattern. Managerial competence, yes. If you have become a manager of some company, then usually you will not feel like changing your job. You will feel like only let me go upward in this company itself. Or if you are getting the better manager position in some other company, you will take the transitory position. You will jump from that job to another job. Then security reasons also, people will be in some organization. If one organization is providing you a better place and security, okay, then you feel secure in that place. Like there will be no termination of the people on very usual grounds and all. So then people will be staying in that company. Or creativity. Okay, see, few companies will be, managers will be very bureaucratic. They will not let you to introduce whatever you want, or they will not let you to work accordingly like you. Okay, how you are. They just want to work as a puppet. They want you to work as a puppet, and whatever they say, you have to follow. So those kind of people, they will be having that urge to find out the better place in some company. They can select the transitory. Okay, like that. So wherever you find that space for creativity, people will move. Another one is autonomy. Many people wants to work independently. They don't want to work every time under someone. So if you experience that this company, you're working under someone, more pressure, okay, you're not getting that independence, you can't give suggestions, okay, all that if you experience, then you will go with the different patterns. So these are basically the reasons why people will have the different patterns of career. Okay, then self-development. Okay, now being the HR manager, I would like to draw your attention. You have to understand this. Self-development is the better development. Self-motivation is the better motivation for our own self. Okay, that
Ma'am,
is
here the meaning for the word anchor
ability.
is. Ma'am, here the meaning for the word anchor is.
Which one, ma'am?
Last slide, ma'am.
Okay, here.
Anchor means the reason for change.
Yeah, anchors is the reasons for which people go with different patterns of career. Okay, ma'am. Okay, then we have self-development concept here. So your HR manager should understand, they should provide the environment for the people for their self-development. The environment should be like, we people should understand, yes, we have to improve. We are the average performers. We are the good performers. We can do better. We have to do some course. So a HR manager can develop the people by giving them the environment in which they will feel like we need the self development. Okay, so that is, they should understand personal efficacy. They should understand that we are lacking behind something and we have to develop. Okay, we are capable enough, we have that personal efficacy, we have that personal potentiality that we can improve. Okay, see, what are the factors of personal efficacy here? Motivation. So how a person can be developing from the self, from inner self, is by motivation from the HR managers teams. Self awareness, make them to understand about themselves. Then proactivity and the action orientation. A person should be proactive rather than the reactive. They should be ready enough for any kind of challenge. And action orientation, so any challenge comes, they should be immediately develop that action, and then they have to complete the task. Okay, here you can see this is related to this question was being asked. I'll show you the screen here. Okay, I hope you remember we discussed one case study. Okay, this Sujit and Sushma's, like Franklin and this one we discussed, right? Harsha and Franklin. The same I told you, it was there in your examination as well. Okay, is this screen visible? The word file?
No, madam. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Visible? Okay, you can see here the question was asked. The factors that contribute to personal efficacy are motivation, self-awareness, and remaining to fill up, you have to fill the blanks. What comes best there? Self-confidence, proactive behavior, attention to details, action orientation.
Proactive.
Self-confidence.
Sir, just now I explained, sir. There clearly I mentioned the code.
Behavior.
It should be proactive behavior and
Action orientation.
yes, proactive behavior and action orientation.
Action orientation.
Okay, this was asked in one of the case study. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you people. Then going back to, yeah. Okay, now when the HR team derives, they will be defining for the self-development. It can be done at the three levels: individual level, interpersonal level, and at the group level. Okay, so at the individual level, how it can happen: motivational pattern, locus of control, and power base. Okay, I'll discuss this in detail. Then at interpersonal level, it should be satisfying interpersonal needs and transaction analysis. And at the group level, how to make them the effective member in the group. Okay, so now at the individual level, motivational pattern. Yes. Okay. At the individual level, you can see motivational pattern here. Okay. Then it has been given in the different approaches. I hope you remember in the very first unit we discussed, we had three approaches. Okay. First one was scientific approach, that is called as traditional approach. Then we had human relations approach and the human resource approach. So how individual can motivate to develop their self is at the traditional approach. Few theorists have explained that give the financial incentives, more of financial incentives, and have the close supervision on the employees. So they will have the motivation. Okay, that was a concept given in the traditional approach. But later, when 1950s and 1960s, when this human relations approach came into existence, these theorists have explained it. You can help the each employee feel needed while allowing for some self-direction. You don't be at the back of employees all the time. Let them have some self-direction. Let them work independently. Let them do the mistakes. Let them learn from it. Okay, so that is how you can show concern for the development of someone, and they will also develop. Okay, they will not feel like they are working in some packed environment or the bureaucratic employers. So that kind of feeling should be developed. Then here, human resource approach, it is explained that how you can help the employees to develop their self. You can allow them to have the creativity, let them have the self direction, okay, and participation in decision making. Not only they should work on their own, even if some decision has to be taken by the organization, you ask the employees for suggestions. So if somebody asks you for suggestions being an employee, and if your suggestion is so good, they adopted it, they resolved the problem in the company, then you feel worth working in that company. Okay, then you will be satisfied from inner side and you will develop your own self. Okay, so that is what explained in this motivational pattern at the individual level. Okay, so by having this all, you can you will be having the rewards. So if you get rewards, you will get motivated, you will work towards the societal good, and you will be fulfilling the team goals, your own goals, and the rest of that you will be having the combination of all these. So when you are fully satisfied and you're working in that company, then obviously you will have that positive motivation. Okay, then at the individual level itself, we have two locus of control. Kindly concentrate here. See, internal locus of control and external locus of control. There are HR team should understand two kinds of people will exist in the company. Okay, one is internal locus. Internal locus is a person who's having confidence on their own self. I can determine my future. I can do anything on my own. Nobody has to give me anything. I can achieve it. Okay. I should work for my passion. My life is in my control. I am not control of in my life hands. Okay. That kind of determination a person will have. So that kind of person, we call it as internal locus of control. Why the HR team should understand these kind of personality is they'll be ready to take any challenge. any new task, any new challenge, new opportunity, they'll grasp that opportunity, and that is how they'll be more self-developed. Okay, but there will be few people who will be external locus of control. They, whatever happens is them, they will blame luck. Okay, they'll blame their luck. I'm not so lucky enough to get this position. It's not in my fate, that is why I didn't get the job. So all that is, they'll be blaming that external condition itself. They don't believe their own self-confidence and all. Okay, so why should I bother? If it has to come to me, it will come directly. Like that, people will be there. You people would have already experienced this kind of, both the peoples will be there. Okay, one will be having more confidence on inner self, one will be having more confidence on their luck and faith. Okay, if something good is happening to them, they say, I'm so lucky. If something is not happening, then they'll say, I'm not so lucky enough to get all this. Okay, so that kind of people, we call it as external locus of control. Then we have at the individual level, it's a power basis. Okay, see, few people will work better when they were being given the power in the company. Okay, so this is like, power is nothing but a measure of a person's potential to get others to do what she or he wants them to do. Okay, there will be few people who want you to give them the task. On the basis of this, they will make others to work. Okay, so there are many kinds of powers that you have to understand. The first one is coercive power. See, coercive power is ability to threaten. If you are making somebody to work by threatening them, by punishing them, or initiating some punitive action, okay, very rough work, or behaving very rude, that action if you show, then obviously the other people will work. This kind of personalities will also be there. Do anyone came across this kind of personality? Can you just share your experience? Have you come across this kind of personality? Always they'll be threatening, or else they'll be punishing, like deduction in the salary, okay, or cut down on your leaves, or like that, punishing the employees, or threatening. Have you come across? Some one or the other time managers will come like this. Correct? No one? Am I audible? No response. Am I audible? I think they have muted everybody. Oh, okay. Yes. Fine. You
Yes, ma'am. We have come across with such kind of leader.
Madam, coercive characteristics, it's a common, it's a common thing. Actually, all managers would be, in some manner, they will be following these practices, because if otherwise they will not follow these, then there will be an indiscipline in the working nature.
Others will not follow them. Correct.
Some senior managers, especially, madam.
Yeah, with lot of experience, because they would have come across all kinds of personalities. That is what they will build up in their nature itself. Okay, so like that. So then
it is required to maintain the office decorum and discipline.
So. Yeah. Okay, so if you give them that position, then they can manage, they can have the control on the working of the people. Then we have legitimate opposition power. There will be few people who will be who wants to be in some position to enjoy the power, isn't it? Have you come across these kind of people?
Politicians. Yes, ma'am.
In the case of companies, ma'am, they will only have that grade of being in some position. They will show the attitude because of that position. Have you come across these kind of people?
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Top management,
so that is
top management will, top management will show this.
Yeah, exactly. Top management obviously will have, because they are in some position, right? So obviously they'll show this, we have a power to do this, and whatever we say, you should follow. That kind of people they will be. Then we have reward power. If someone is getting continuous rewards from very starting itself, maybe employee of the week or employee of the month or the best employee, all that, if they have been getting the rewards, those kind of people will also generate some different kind of attitude, and they will exercise this power. I am capable enough of getting this reward. They will not allow anybody to put on their legs in their shoes, or they will not be ready to leave those people in front, because they will be having that power, like I was the one who's getting all these powers all these years, all these rewards, so I will be in that position. So they will see that how they can pull down others. Okay, then referent power. So how you will get this power? The kind of respect you generate among the employees. Have you seen that even you people also would have got some respect generated among your peers, right? Among your colleagues. Referent power. So based on the seniority, based on the experience, based on the way of behaving with those people. So all that people will start respecting you. Okay, so then they will listen to you. Whatever you say, they follow you. That is referent power. Expert power is when you are expertise in some area or operations. You know about that, maybe running that machine or running that software. If you are expert in that, then people will get attracted towards you. They will start respecting your expertise, and then whatever you say, they follow. Okay, that is a power the people enjoy. Expert power. See, this is two related, expert and power, but expert is when you will be expertise only in one particular area or operation. But knowledge power is something where you are having the special domain knowledge, like 2-3 concepts or 2-3 areas, 2-3 operations. You'll be more than two. Okay, if you are having that knowledge, people follows you. Whatever you say, they follow. They will respect all that generated. So that is people enjoy the knowledge power. Reflected power is when you are very close to the
Ma'am,
people who are in the powerful position.
ma'am, expert power and knowledge power is similar.
Similar, ma'am. That's what I'm telling you. Expert. The difference here is the expert power is when you are being expertise in one area or operations. Knowledge power is in one particular the domain itself. Okay, it's a wider domain. Okay, or you will be expertise in two areas or operations of that particular domain. We call it as reflected power. Sorry, knowledge power. Reflected power is, see, suppose you are very close to manager. Okay, I mean you are very close to the general manager of the company, and whatever you say, will I not follow being your colleague?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Why will I follow you? Because you are close to general manager. Is it required that I should follow you?
Right hand of the GM.
Exactly.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Many people
we will follow them.
Yes, many people.
Just because you are very close to the top management people, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to quarrel with you. Whatever you say, I'll follow. Okay, that is, you are enjoying reflected power. Charismatic power, few people will have extraordinary characteristics. Okay, like maybe good looking, or very sensitive, emotional. Okay, a few people likes their charismatic power, inner outlook or outer looks and all. So they follow. They have this charismatic power.
Helping nature also, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Helping nature.
Yeah, helping nature. Inner beauty and outer outlook also. It can be both for charismatic power. Emotional power, like personal relationship. We both are very close to each other. Okay, and I'll just I don't want to miss our relationship, or I don't want to miss our friendship in the company. Okay, that is why whatever you say, I'll follow. Whatever I say, you follow. So that is emotional, which binds the two people in the company. So at individual level, these are the power bases through which the one person will follow the other one and have the self-development. Okay, so this was about the individual level. Now at the interpersonal level, we have transactional analysis. Okay, and the life position, interpersonal needs. Okay, now listen, this one, interpersonal needs. What happens here is, this is explained by the Thomas A. Harris. He explained with the life position. What HR team should understand, people will not be same, people will not be similar with each other. Everybody will be in the different state. Few people will be in this first stage, few people will be in the second, or few people in the third or fourth. There are 4 life positions. Okay, so the first position is, I am okay, you are okay. There will be few people who will be always positive. They will think that I am also right, what others are doing also right. Okay, they don't criticize generally other people. They will say, they will just look forward that I am fine and they are also fine. Okay, but there are few people, they will be always demotivating their own self. They will think that I am not okay, I don't have this capability, I am not very challenging. So they actually will have the demotivating feeling, I am not okay, you are okay, but whatever you do, you are okay, I'll follow you. Okay, there will be few people like this. But the third position, the people will be, I am okay, you are not okay. There will be few people like this. Whatever I do is correct, but whatever you are doing is not okay. It's not fine. Okay, it should not be done in this way. Whatever you are doing is wrong. The procedure you followed is wrong. You should follow my procedure. I am always right. This kind of personalities will be there. Okay, and there is a fourth position where the people are very depressed. These people are will be like may have been seen many failures in life. So whatever you do, only negativity in their own self also, and in they will be finding fault in the others as well. Okay, these kind of people are, I am not okay, you are not okay. Is that clear?
Ma'am, fourth one, ma'am. I am not okay, you are not okay.
I am not okay, you are not okay. Sir, whatever I do also, I will doubt myself. Whatever you do also, I'll doubt on you also. Very hopeless, depressed people, they have lost the hope on life. This kind of people will be there, sir. Maybe they have tasted so much of failure in life that they will not see any positivity at all. Not in themselves or not in others. That kind of people comes in this life position.
Ma'am, from this question will come in which manner, ma'am? Question.
Yes, sir.
From this,
How
I am
question
okay. You
will
are
be asked, ma'am?
question in which
Any
manner will come?
examples, ma'am, for all 4?
Examples, ma'am, see, I am okay, you're okay. I'll take an example of a small child. Suppose if you are in this life position of I am okay and you're okay, if one small child, like 3 to 4 years child, that girl is, if she breaks some glass gift, okay, you had the very precious gift that you got it from your very good friend, okay, that girl broke it. What you will do, ma'am?
No problem, it's okay.
No problem, it's okay. That means you are in first position, sir. Okay, that can also be happened by you also, right, sir? It's a glass gift. Even if you have been touching or if you have been looking at it, it may somehow it may fell and it may broke it out. So that you can also do that mistake, right? So why to scold that girl? So if you just tell that girl, please look, you cannot do this one. Okay, next time, please make sure you will take care and you will, whenever you are handling something of glass, you take care. Okay, next time that girl will remember that last time I broke this kind of thing, I should not touch it. Okay, so that means you are giving them some positivity and you are also okay and you find that girl is also okay. But when you are in this stage, suppose you scold that girl very badly, like this was a very precious gift, I received it from my very good friend, okay, he bought it from some Dubai or something. So if you scold that girl like this, what will be the reflection on that girl, sir?
I am okay, you are not okay.
And you are not okay.
Yes, I am okay, you are not okay. You are in the third position. Is that clear?
Ma'am?
Questions,
yes,
question will come in which manner from this any case
sir,
study?
they'll give you they'll give you like which is not the life position according to Thomas A. Harris. So they may give you like a different option other than this four. They'll give you different option included in it. So you should be knowing they will give you three options from this life position itself. One may be different. Okay, so you have to select which is not the life position, or they'll give you four options in that which is life position. So they may include with other options, I am okay, you are not okay. So that this is a one of the life positions. So you have to click on this. Okay, sir. Or they may give you case study, a small case study like how I told you about one small girl, right? So like that small case study that this is the behavior of the person towards this person.
Okay.
Which position you think this person is? Then you have to click the appropriate position. Is that clear, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So now at interpersonal needs itself, transaction analysis. What the HR team should understand here is there are three kinds of people who will be at three different states. Okay. One is parent ego state, adult ego state, and child ego state. Okay. Here, before deciding something, some program or policies for the self-development, HR managers should understand few people will be at the parent ego state. You also maybe have come across, or you are also a part of parent ego state sometimes. Okay, these kind of people will be very ethical. Okay, have you come across these kind of people? Very ethical, always guiding, nurturing. Okay, even if they criticize, also they will help you to correct it. Have you come across this kind of people?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
A parent, they will take care like a parent at the workplace. Okay, they will always show you the correct path. They will correct you. They will guide you. They will nurture you. Sometimes they will offer the tiffin. They will get something for you. They'll criticize you in the positive manner. That kind of people will be there. So those employees, we call it as they are at the parent ego state. Then to the adult ego state, the few people will be very they will think that yeah, my voice is clear, right?
Clear, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So few people will be at the adult ego state. Okay. So they think that all the other people are rational. They know how to behave in rational manner. Okay. Like here they consider man is a social animal. They will feel that every person knows what to do, what not to do. They don't correct you. They are very logical enough. They will straight away complain to management. Okay, if something authority is given in their hands, they will be very analytical, practical. They will always find the logic behind what you have done because they think that every person is a rational man. Okay, that is why. Then we have another state, we have child ego state. Okay, so in the child ego state, you might have come across these kind of people also. Few people will be more emotional, sensitive, creative. Few people will be very curious, spontaneous as well. Okay, here you have to understand at the child ego state, we have three child ego state here. See, a child can be a adopted child. Okay, then a child can be a natural child, and a child can be a little professor. Okay, so here what is natural adopted child here? See, if some child is having the feeling of I am adopted by my parents, okay, whatever the parents give, they will agree for it. Whatever parents say, they will obey it. Okay, they don't demand. They will not have that demanding habit because they have that feeling. I am adopted. What if I lose my parents? I don't want to lose my parents. All that kind of feeling will be there. So that is why whatever you say, they will follow. So those kind of people will be there in the company. Whatever you say, they follow. They will do that. Okay. One will be natural child. Natural child is they don't accept whatever you give. Being a natural child, they will demand from their parents whatever they want. They want the parents to do. Okay, that kind of people will also be there in the company. Okay, their creativity only they want to develop in the company and they will demand for it. Little professors is always few people will do experiments. They will be so creative enough. They'll be so curious enough if they get one information, they will dig it and they will find out the few in other information. They will bring out something out of it. That is little professors. Okay, these kind of child ego state people will also be there in the company. Is that clear? Okay. Then we have at the group level. This we are discussing still the self-development. Okay, we discussed at the individual level, we discussed at the interpersonal level, and now we are discussing at the group level. Okay, see, people will, have to understand this. Human resource management team should understand and make the people also understand when they are working in the group, they have to follow these synergies. Okay, like first thing is they have to aware of they are not working for the individual sense here, they are working for the group work. Okay, they are working for the entire team and they want to achieve the goal of the organization. So here is
one second, ma'am. In child, adopted, and the other two, ma'am, please, ma'am.
Little professor, natural child. Okay, fine. So here you should be aware of, whenever you are working in team, you should be aware of the goal of the team. Sorry?
Can you hear me, ma'am? In child stage, you said 3 levels, ma'am. One adopted and another 2, ma'am.
I told you, ma'am. Natural.
Okay, ma'am.
Natural child and little professor.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Then forming is awareness. Like you should be aware of for what purpose the group is being formed. Then see, if 2 or 3 people are there at home itself, there will be a lot of conflicts that will arise, right? Even when you're working in team also, there is a possibility that so many conflicts arises. That doesn't mean that you leave the group. Okay, then and there it has to be sorted out and your work has to be carried out. Then cooperation for any kind of work. These are the different terms used. Okay, see, for awareness we call it as forming. For conflict we call it as storming. Then cooperation, the another synonym is norming. Okay, so cooperation is you whatever the rules and regulations is being framed for you people to work in a team, all that has to be followed with the cooperation. Okay, you should lend your 100% cooperation towards the team goal. Okay, then adjustment. There will be few situations in the group work it will come where everybody has to adjust. You may not like my type of work, I may not like your kind of behavior. So there will be so much of conflicts, but when there is an adjustment, like we are working for one team, we are working for one organization, then only everything can be achieved. So adjustment should be there. When all these fours will be there, then productivity will be more. Okay, when we are working with the adjustment, cooperation, we sort our conflict on time, we are aware of our goal, then obviously we will work 100% towards for productivity. We will perform well. Okay, that is why for productivity we call it as performing. Okay, so we are done with I'll just quickly go back and show you what we discussed. Okay, so here at individual level, we discussed motivational pattern. Hope you remember traditional approach, human resource approach, and human relations approach. Locus of control. Anybody quickly answer me? Locus of control.
External and
Internal.
Internal locus and external
Power
locus.
basis.
Legitimate.
Power basis.
Power. Legitimate.
All coercive, reflective, expert,
Knowledge.
yes, all that. Yeah. At interpersonal level, what is interpersonal leave? We discussed life positions. Hope you remember life positions we discussed.
You are
I am
okay.
okay, you're
I am
okay, I'm
okay.
okay, you're not okay, you're okay, I am not okay, all that. Then transaction analysis.
Parent,
Ego level. Forming, storming, and
Yeah, transactional analysis. Parent ego state.
adult
Yeah.
state,
Yes, child ego state.
child ego state.
Is my voice clear?
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Yeah. At the group level, we discussed the synergies.
Forming, storming, norming,
Yeah.
conforming,
Performing. Yes. So till now we were discussing this. Okay. Now we are moving on to. Now self-awareness. The next topic here is self-awareness. Human resource managers should understand there are 4 types of people in the company. Okay, so here this has been explained by Johari window. See, self-awareness is the best awareness. Instead of getting aware of others, getting awareness of others, it's better you are self-aware. What you people are, how much you know. Okay, all that. So this person, Johari window, has explained this on the 2 by 2 matrix. On one, he has explained on one axis he has taken known to self and non-known to self. And here also on the y-axis, he has taken known to others and not known to others. Okay. Now, the first stage is arena state. Kindly concentrate here. What is arena stage self-awareness here is, okay, you know about yourself and you know how people understands you, what people knows about you. That is arena. Okay. How people are taking it about you, positive or negative. But you know that what you are, you know about yourself, and you know how people are taking it to you. Okay, that is arena, your open self. Next is blind. Okay, blind is something where you know about yourself, but you don't know how people are taking it, what people are understanding about you. You don't know. That is blind. Okay, then next is closed. Okay,
Ma'am,
there will be.
It is different,
ma'am,
no?
please repeat.
Madam,
Yes, sir.
Blind. Here it is they
here
know.
blind, not
Known to
known to
others.
self or known to others.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Not known to self here is you don't know how people are taking it about you. I know about me. Okay. I know that people also know about me. But I don't know whether you are taking your understanding me in the positive sense or negative sense. That way I am blind. Got it, sir?
But it is coming known to others, madam. So others know how
Sir, you
I
know
am,
that
right?
you know people know about you. Okay, we are very good friends, sir. I know that you know me. Correct? Okay. But I don't know how you know me, how much you know me.
Okay. Okay.
Got it.
That way I am blind, sir. Okay. Then closed is something where people wear mask. Maybe you people also would have come across these kind of people. They know about themselves very good, but they wear mask in front of you. They want you to know them, how they will predict in front of you. I hope it is clear. See,
No, ma'am.
I know
Ma'am,
about
repeat once,
myself.
ma'am.
I know about myself. I am very cruel. Okay. I am very harsh at home. But whenever I come to workplace, I behave in such a manner that I am very polite. I respect ladies, or maybe if the ladies has been there, I respect all the people. So it's like I am pretending, but I'm not that kind of person. I am actually wearing a mask. Okay, oh, my reality I am not reflecting in front of you. I am showing the other personality itself. That is closed. Got it?
Madam,
Okay.
1 second. Ma'am.
Closed,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
Sir, my behavior at home is I'm very rude. I am short-tempered. Okay. People don't like me at home and all. That is my actual behavior, my actual personality. But when I come to workplace, no, I will be very soft, very sweet. Okay. Even if I get short temper also, I will not show it in front of you because I want you to look at me how I am defending in front of you. Okay, but you will not be knowing what is my real self, what is my reality. Only when you become so close to me, you will understand what kind of person is myself. That happens in the, I'll give you an example that happens in the love marriages and all. Okay, like a boy or
No,
a
ma'am.
girl, they'll pretend that
Before
very
marriage
good.
and after marriage.
Yeah. That can be the good example here. Before marriage, the protection was like very nice person. There is no like this person at all. and even after marriage also, like that kind of person is not there at all, like that. Okay, but in the sarcastic way. Okay,
Most
then
of the persons are like this only, man.
yeah.
Like that movie, Darlings.
That's most of the
Exactly.
like this.
Yeah, darling movie. Exactly, ma'am. Huh. So that can be the best example. Okay, then there are few people, dark people. Okay, I'm not talking about the complexion. Here is they don't know about themselves and they don't know how people perceive about themselves. Okay, that kind of people are, we call it as dark kind of people. Okay, they also don't know what they like, what they want in life. Nothing they know about themselves, and they don't know how people are taking it from them, how people are perceiving about them. That is dark people.
Ma'am, can you explain
I
the
hope I
blind
made
once
it.
again? The blind once again, please.
Okay, sir, blind, I'll tell you, it's a, I know about myself, sir. Okay, I know that you also know about me. Okay, but I don't know how you are perceiving me. We both are working in the same bank, sir. Okay, casually speak to you. You will also speak to me. Okay, you know about me little facts. I also know about you. Okay, but I don't know whether you are speaking to me in the positive sense or you're taking it to me in a negative. Like that, I'm not aware of how others perceive.
I mean, what is the perception they have about us, right?
Yeah, what perception you have about me, I don't know. But you know me. You very well you will talk to me.
Okay, ma'am.
In arena, madam,
Yes, sir.
opposite person perception also we know, na?
Yeah. Opposite perception, because you're so friendly to me. You'll bring me some every day. You'll bring me something to eat, or we go out for lunch and all. We share our family experiences. I also know about me, and I know how you are taking it about me. Everything
Okay,
clear?
ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Then emotional
Yes.
intelligence.
Ma'am,
Sorry,
question
ma'am.
will come in which manner, ma'am? Question.
Sir, I'll share the questions, sir. But MCQs also will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here now we'll quickly move on to emotional intelligence. Okay. So in emotional intelligence, people should be knowing about all these. You can see everything is self. Okay. How you can have the control on your emotions is if you know everything about you. Very first thing, see, when two, three people get together, they will always speak about others. Okay. Instead of speaking about others, we should understand what we are. We should be able to understand our own moods, our own emotions, our own derives, okay, and what is our own behavior on effect on others. That we should understand first. Then we should be self-regulated. We should be having a control over our emotions, okay, our moods. We can't be very disrespectful people, and we can't say that my mood was bad during that time and sorry. Will that be acceptable? If I'm talking to you in a rude manner, next moment I'll come and say sorry. Will that be acceptable?
No. Only from friends it can be accepted, but from professional, no.
All the time, then.
All the time, sir. There should be self-regulation. We should be knowing how to have a control on our moods and impulses. Okay. And the best motivation is life is self-motivation. Why others should motivate us? We should have some self-motivation. This is our passion. This is our goal. We should complete this. Then empathy. We should understand others' emotions also. You can't say that only you are very sensitive and all. It is better that even you understand the others' emotions as well, and you have to treat them accordingly. Then social skills, like you should be having social skills, building networks, how to talk people. Okay, whenever you meet somebody, how to greet them, smile at them. Okay, then how to build up a rapport with the people who are working under you. That social skills should also be there. Okay, then we have talent management. Okay, so now see, talent management is very important from the perspective of human resource management. The very first thing here you can see is succession planning. Okay, see, for example, there is a restaurant. Okay, kindly listen to the example. There is a restaurant, one chef is working very good there, the preparation is lovely, all the people are liking the food, okay? Suppose if that chef is leaving your job, what will happen to your restaurant?
Customer will not come.
Customers may not like the taste of, maybe you will bring some other chef, but your sales will go down, okay? The customers you will lose. So that is why what you should do, what can be the good planning there?
Training to all employees.
Train others. Train
Stand
others.
by,
Stand
to,
Training to
to retain the existing staff by giving some extraordinary benefit and fringe benefits.
And preparing another shift.
Training others.
Yeah,
train
exactly.
others, ma'am.
Session planning should be
Yes,
there for the
yes,
training
yes.
to someone else.
Rightly said. What you can do is, along with that chef, you can have some 2-3 people more. You will be giving them as an intern. Let those people work under for one chef. Maybe you will hire some 2 or 3 people who will be working under this chef. Okay, they will be learning all the techniques and the ingredients, what and all will be used by this person, and you are training these people for the future in contingencies. Even if this chef is been leaving, you will be having the better option. That is a succession planning. That has to be done by HR manager. How this talent can be managed, either by succession planning or assessment of potential. You have to assess which person is more potential. According to their potential itself, the activities has to be given. Okay, and that is how there can be a development of high potential leaders. Okay, then we have, okay, this I explained you, succession planning. The last topic in the second unit is morale. How to boost the morale of the people. Okay, the workers who are working in the organization, you should have the positive impact of the company left on the minds of people. Okay, so it is like, see, morale in the sense it should come from the inner side. You have to create that within the people. How you can create, there are certain examples how to boost the morale of the people here is, the very first thing you can do is how you can satisfy them from inner self. You can welcome the ideas from them. If suppose somebody is having the ideas, you cannot say that I am the manager, whatever I say you should follow. No, if they have some ideas, you can listen to them, you can give them some suggestions, and if it is appropriate, you can take their suggestions. All that if you do, people will have that feeling of, yes, worth working in that company. Then keep score. This will help. See, for example, you can put on the notice board, these are the 10 people who are the employees of the month. Okay, if you put on the notice board, then the people whose name is not on the notice board, they will feel motivated, like next time, next month, my name should be there on the notice board. In that sense, they will start working. Okay, the next one is thank you note. Okay, so if you are getting any benefit from some employees, it's better you send them the thank you note. Okay, they will feel good. Yes, our manager recognize our work. Then huddle. Huddle is something like put the task on the notice board. So today's task is this one. Okay, so next day morning, who completed this task yesterday on time or before time. So next day, if that name has been reflected on the notice board, then others who see that will get positively motivated that yes, our name should be there tomorrow. So today's task I will complete. Okay, that kind of huddles should also be given. Then open up. So open up is giving them the time for helping you in decision making. Okay, suppose if some company is in some problem and you want to solve that problem, you can call all the employees for discussion. So the forum should be open to everybody so that everybody can come up with some of the other solution, and you can make use of that solution and sort out the problem. So open up policy should be there. Add perks. Perks in the sense refreshment. Okay, all 8 hours, in the sense if you agree for the person to work 8 hours, it doesn't mean that all 8 hours they should be in front of system or they do the work. Some perks should be there, like some half an hour they should be gym or sports, indoor activities, outdoor activities. If you provide this kind of refreshment, at least half an hour, okay, or 15 days, 15 minutes refreshment, or providing the free tea at the refreshment time, or lunch in a month, All that as the perks to be added so that employee feel good working in your company. So this was about the second unit. Is that clear?
Ma'am, that open up, ma'am.
Open up is forum should be open for any decision that you take, no ma'am. For example, for employees itself. So instead of you were working for 8 hours, now you are introducing that employees should work for 10 hours. And in between, you decided that instead of having half an hour break, we'll give 1 hour break in between, and the salary will also be increased. This is your policy that you have framed. So you can't take the decision. You can't finalize this. This is the policy you are putting forward. But one without discussing with the people, you can't finalize it. So if you are discussing with them, if you're coming to one solution, then that is called as open up.
What's the hurdle?
So hurdle is mentioning the task. Today's task is this. You have to complete on the notice board. Okay. Next day, it on time or before time, their name will be there. Suppose Rahul is a person. So on the notice board, Rahul's name or photograph will be posted. So this person completed this task on time yesterday from one department. Next day, some other task should be given like that. Like huddle has been there that we motivate. Why only Rahul's name was there on the board? I can also complete. I'll do that. That kind of motivation can be created within the employees. Is that clear, sir? Okay. So it's done about the second unit. Now we are moving ahead with the third unit.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Madam, there is a few more those skills like show charity, fire stuff in the IBS study material.
Sorry, sir?
In the IBS study materials, there are few more posters mentioning as show charity, how fun, fire stuff, measure it, inspect. Like that.
Oh, I'll check with the second unit, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check and get back to you after a break. Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you the okay.
Madam, MCQ.
So now, yes, sir.
MCQs.
We'll discuss, sir. Just we have 5. We have 3, 4. Okay, we are done with the time. Okay. Sir, we'll start this unit after your break. Now it's 11 o'clock. Okay. Can we get back by 11:20? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
ma'am.
Won't have
Okay, ma'am.
break.
Yes.
11:20 we'll come back and we'll discuss the questions and case studies, and then we'll go ahead with the next unit. Okay.
Okay.